Howdy everyone, Cowy Average Sim Racer here. I was about to say this is going to be an awesome race and I'm looking forward to... Hang on. Alright, looks like I'm having an issue with my motion and I don't know what it's doing.
Speed limit is 56
it's shaking me around and I might have to actually turn it off for this race.
We've got 2 laps to get the job done, mate.
I've tried rebooting it a couple of times, but something's going on. I don't know if it's a telemetry issue or got an MS issue or not, but it only just started like 5 minutes ago. And hey Jace, look at it bumping everywhere. Oh, don't do that, Andrew, I'm not paying attention. Quali here, so we are at Canadian Tire. Sorry I'm a little bit flustered, guys. I'm a bit disappointed here. I might have to turn my motion off because it is just shaking when I'm going straight. It's like I'm driving over river strip, you know, or cobblestones. So may have to turn it off. I was looking forward to doing this race and the final Gen 2 race before Gen 3 drops tomorrow. And motion was working great before. I was in practice and there was no problem. But now I don't know what's happened here, so I'll get this quali lap in and then I might see if I can make any other adjustments to my setup. Oh, it's horrible. I suppose, you know, look, one of the things about having a motion setup is it tends to shake things around and, you know, you have issues at the worst time. I've already had pedals drop out of me in one race. I've had issues with my tacho and my speedo sort of cutting out mid-race as well, just from getting jostled around. Now, I think maybe what has happened, I've had my aircon on in the shed and maybe I've just drawn a bit too much power. But I'm sort of stuck with it at the moment. If it gets too bad, I'll turn it off. But at the moment, it feels like a bit of massage chair. Oh. Let's stop this lap. Okay. We are car number 17. Over 101 drivers. Yeah, Jerry, it's not good, is it, when it's playing up on me, but these things happen. But I'm still going to enjoy the race. Don't get me wrong. But we're car 17 according to iRacing, so I think it was over 101 or 103 entrants, which is awesome to see for the final Gen 2 race. Alright.
The leader has just done a 116.29.
Right, now that was a horrible lap, so let's see if we get a better one in.
V8, that lap time was 118.40.
This is a little distracting, but it's not terrible. I don't know if there's anything in the settings I can do. I'm not really getting the forward pitch and braking at the moment.
Sector 1 is 0.47 off the pace.
Not really worried where I come tonight. Oh. Moss Corner twice has had a go at me today. And we're still faster with that mistake. So we'll see how we go. And I just want to get in and see if I can make some adjustments here to the motion. Trying to find a 7th gear then. So I'm pitching forward or back. So maybe it's the front connector. I'll just check it after this lap. Oh, that's a little bit better. It's a little bit better. Somewhere in the 7/8. Alright, let me get out and have a look at this front connector while we're at it. I don't even know if I can climb in there. Let's just stop shaking. Oh no, it's still doing that little twitch. Alright, can we get in here at all? Oh. It's on that side there. Let me have a look. seem pretty solid. Okay, so it's not them. Oh, see if I can actually get out. Right, where do we qualify? 21st? Oh, sorry, Max. Sorry, buddy. Just trod on my dog then. It's not very good. Alright, I don't know what else it can be. I'll check a couple of these fittings over here. Make sure none of them are loose. Doesn't appear to me. The test button's not working. Oh, well, we'll see if that made any difference. I don't know. It might have been because I rebooted. Oh, sorry. I think 4 splits, Reese, tonight. But I think maybe because I did it in the middle of sessions, I don't know. Well, it's stopped shaking now, so I'm hoping that maybe I've got a fix. But what I will do is load my session on. Load up my setup on. And yes, Jerry, using one of your setups. I think me and Troy modified it when we were here a few weeks ago. I'll just clear my throat there. Oh, howdy, Mum Racer. Oh, the only problem with this now is I've had to turn my portable aircon off because I think maybe it's drawing a bit too much power, and that's what's caused the motion to do what it's done. So I've got a fan on me, but I don't know if you guys can see in the camera here a beautiful bulldog who has a habit of sitting in front of the fan and blocking it from me. So I'm sure I'm going to be covered in sweat by the end of this race. And actually, what I will do, just to make sure, is I'll keep a towel handy because I'm probably going to need it. 23rd, so yeah, we didn't put in a good quality lap. I sort of, that first one I stuffed it, I think, but as I've said to everyone, I'm not too worried about where I come tonight. I just wanted to be here for the final strength of field race. I think it was 103 that I saw in the that signed up for the race before my computer, before it started playing up. So I've rebooted the PC 2 or 3 times. You might see at the start of the stream I was rebooting it as well. Tomorrow, my friend. Tomorrow, I don't think you can drive them in the maintenance tonight, so it'll be tomorrow they'll drop. Yeah. Well, isn't it normally there's a couple of splits in the morning, so it's like 10 o'clock, I think, sort of Australian time, 9, 10, 11 o'clock around there. So, oh no. Yeah, that sucks, buddy. Alright, so we've got 66 litres in the car. I do like this track. Only problem with qualifying back down here is it can be quite hard to pass around here. You know, you ends up like a DRS train from Formula 1. Yeah, that sucks, buddy. But I do like driving here. It's quite a technical track, and you know, it's fast, so there's a couple of big braking zones, but you know, really it's only what, T3 at the bottom of the hill there is probably your best chance, and maybe if you get a run down the back straight, they make a mistake coming out of Moss. Yeah, I think it's Tuesday. I think there's still a couple more sessions tonight that you could race, but I mean, this is the strength of field. Monday night, 8:15 p.m. Queensland time. Yeah, mate, good luck. At least you qualified okay. Alright.
The last race, so let's do it, boys.
We're on the corner too, I don't like that. That's what we're here for, gents. Yeah, so it's still got that little shutter
It's gonna be good.
in the motion.
Yeah, good luck, guys. Let's make this a good one.
Save the profile.
Still waiting on 2 cars to grid.
Don't do IntelliTune. Just give it maybe a little like that.
Waiting on the final car to grid.
Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't look like it wants to play ball for me tonight, but anyway, we'll deal with it as we can and enjoy the race. Yeah, it is a great track. All right. How many laps is this race? 35 laps.
V23, the track temp is 19, the air temp is 19 Celsius. Alright Andrew, stay calm, focus. Go, go, go!
We got a half decent start. We didn't get caught up with shenanigans so far.
Right side, clear right.
Got a nice little run then, but nowhere to go.
Car right, clear right. Car left. Hold your line. Hold your line. Still there. He's still there. Clear left. Great start. Well done.
Be careful, boys.
He's still there. Still there. Clear left.
What was that? Nicholas Garbush that made a move around the outside. That was pretty brave. Fair bit going on here.
Car
Oh,
left.
ciao, buddy.
Still there. Still there. Still there. Clear left.
Oh, oh, survived. Survived. Cost me another spot. Bloody hell.
D20.
Good fun so far, though. Boys having a go. Oh, I just had to wait then.
Car left.
Oh, tried to sneak up.
Hold your line. Still there.
Might cost me another spot.
Still there.
Oh,
Left.
oh.
Left side. He's still there. Clear left.
Sorry, Cowy.
Yeah, it's all good, man. I wasn't sure if it was my fault or yours or just racing incident. Good battles early on, boys. Whew. I was up spots and then I'm back down them because I went for moves, but oh well, these things happen. I'm not here to, what do they say, screw arachnids, to say it a little bit more calm. Oh, a bit too much power there. Alright. Oh, what am I going back in fourth? Third, fourth, fuck. Okay, maybe I should concentrate on the race. As I've said before, it's when you're thinking about things to say, that's when it, you know, starts, emotion doesn't feel too bad at the moment. I just haven't been talking about it. So maybe it's settled down a little. Does feel like it has. So this might have been confused and getting a couple lots of signals or something from the game. So I can get a good corner here. Oh, a couple of boys have had a moment. Whew. No, don't get motion sickness, man. In actual fact, I've got a sore back at the moment. But because my seat's so comfortable and my seating position is pretty close to right, you know, I'm not feeling any strain. And the motion, like, once you start habit for a while, you just don't notice it's there. But I tell you what, you notice when it's missing. Right? When I've had a couple of times it cut out of me in a race, and you really notice when it's not there. And even yesterday in the Sandown 500, it worked. It worked perfectly for the first stint, and when then I jumped in for the second stint, it didn't want to work. So it just drops down to the ground and doesn't move. And what I found was just it took me 3 or 4 laps just to get used to it. I had a couple of slowdowns, and that because the motion that I was used to, the reaction in the sim, you know, you start to rely on it a little bit, I suppose.
The gap to Mundy ahead is now.
All right, we're starting to catch up to Matty Mundy here.
Andrew, you'll reap your wind window will open on lap 12. It'll end on lap 23.
I don't know if I'm going to pit lap 12, but I think we're probably going to do an early pit if we can, because undercut's pretty powerful around here. So it's 35 lap race, so you normally look to pit around about lap 17. I'm thinking I don't want to do any more than 20 laps, so I might pit on lap 15, because I think 20 laps around here, it's about 1 to 1.5% a lap burn, I think, at the moment. So, you know, once your tyres get down into the 60s, they start to feel fairly ordinary. Another spot. We get a round of money here. Not quite.
P18, that's the fastest lap. That was on 17.32.
Try not to be too aggressive on my tyres. Matey with one of the same sponsors that we've got, West End Motor Group, good old Jamie McKnight, one of the awesome sim racers in this community, and he just sort of donates to all the racing leagues and teams and that. It's awesome. Oh no, Matty, bit of pressure there, and he's made a mistake. Yeah, look, I'm probably still going to use the roll bars, mate. Did hear a rumour that they're talking about, you know, bringing the the roll bar adjustment back in for the drivers. I don't know if that's true. You probably got closer ear than I do to not tell me if that's a pipe dream or not. But yeah, that's going to be interesting. No roll bars, so you can make. I think you might be able to make an adjustment in the pits, but you're going to have fresh rubber. So, you know, it's going to feel good again. You know, normally you're making those changes to deal with the fuel coming out or the rubber, you know, changing. Yeah, and it definitely feels like the motion's working a bit better now. See how violent a couple of these corners are. Just sort of shakes me around quite a bit. It does feel like it's back to normal. Oh, get off the grass there.
2.2.
Oh, that was scary. Don't do that. Yeah, not a particularly fast quali from me tonight, and that's what's hurt me here. But we're up. What are we up? 6 spots at the moment, up into 17th. Though these boys have just grabbed a little bit of time on me. What's that towel behind me? Gonna need it. You see, we're matching time with the leaders, just we're 20 seconds behind them because of the, well, we're not 16 seconds behind them at the moment. We didn't really make any time on the guys in front, so everyone's lapping about the same times at the moment. So low to mid 17s. Bit early then on my turn in.
The gap to 11 behind is now 1.8 seconds.
Yeah, well, they were scanning it, Adelaide, so it should be on. It's just, you know, I mean, Cowy hasn't arrived yet, so, you know, we thought that might have arrived this year, but it didn't. So, like, it takes a little bit more than just a laser scan to get it to work. Yeah, Gold Coast is one that I'd like to see, but I want to see the old Indy Gold Coast track in there as well. And I don't know how they would do that, scanning it, you know, because when they cut a fair chunk out of it now, I would like to have seen the old Indy layout. But we'll have to see if someone in iRacing thinks of that, if they do go down the road of Gold Coast. It was 2.8 last lap. We'll see if we've made up any time on these boys. Nah, we've lost a couple of tenths, I'd say. I had a bit of a sloppy lap then. That running wide. Oh, it was a bit deep there too. We'll see what happens. I mean, you've got to look after your tyres around this place. It does chew them up. I was going to be with my teammate Troy in the race tonight, but he ended up in a different split, so we jumped out of this chat just so, you know, we weren't sort of cross-talking about different races and distracting each other. Well, at the moment, I don't have a seatbelt set up in it. What I've done with the motion is, oh, Brennan Levin, have I got some damage maybe? Well, it's Levin. I mean, he's quick. So, probably shouldn't be in this split, but anyway. It's definitely quicker than, was it 2.3 I rating?
Okay, Andrew, hold your nerve, just keep it smooth, no mistakes.
But to be honest, I'm not really worried about battling him super hard. If he gets a move on me, all well and good.
6 off the pace. Sector 3 is 0.44 off the pace.
He's just going to focus on getting me next exit out of Moss Corner, if he can. Boys in front have got some pace. Or maybe I've got no pace. Oh.
Car right.
It's a bit early to be battling him, if anything. Yeah, look at that.
Right side's clear.
Maybe I'll get a tow off him anyway.
Don't panic.
Not panicking, Jim.
V8.
I love on 10. I might just move my bias forward one. I'll have to see how I'm going with my lap times, but I do low 17s on fresh rubber. And what we're doing, high 17, low 18s. Oh, that was crap. 10 laps in. Whoa. Yeah, I'm cheating with a paddle hit. I'll have to have a look at what you're saying there. I just missed that. Oh, a bit deep there.
You've just done it, 118.4.
The car's still behaving fairly nicely. Just every now and again you get a little slide at the wrong spot. Just cost you 3/10, you know. Or just there, it just didn't want to turn in a tiny little bit. That's a better run. It's probably me not being consistent with my laps as well. Yeah, Gold Coast curb bashing. Oh, those chicanes would be killer. It'd be awesome in this. Like, I was actually surprised how violent this track is with motion, because those big loaded corners, as the sort of tyres grip and the tyre wall sort of rolls a little bit, you really feel it. Alright, we're 18th at the moment. 21 seconds off the lead. Vanderkran's up in front. And he's quick. He's another one of those quick guys that's probably a bit quicker than his I rating should say. A couple of other names in here. Blake Urquhart's in here as well. I think he's near the front somewhere. He's running P3 at the moment. He put in a good quality lap. It's sort of one of those things that I think we're all very similar pace.
Lap times. Just hit each and every
But
apex. P16.
I was worried about my motion and
118.07.
couldn't get the car to no, didn't really get the quality to work, but anyway, it's alright. As I said, I'm more about just enjoying the race. Brandon's sort of getting away from me, but I need him to catch the boys in front. It's going to be whether we look to pit in the middle somewhere or do I go a bit long. We'll keep an eye on the lap times. I had to go back to first then. Oh, big lock up, that might help decide. It's a scary corner if you get that wrong, but that mistake cost me what? A second? Half a second? The tail out. I'll wipe this lap. So, it's good to be back streaming, guys. I will be putting out a video as soon as I can with a Gen 3. Because I think we're all looking forward to having a drive of that around Bathurst. See what it's like. Yeah, she's starting to slide a little now. I don't think that, although iRacing's not doing flat spots just yet, I don't think that really helped the tyre. Like, I'm getting a good run through the first sector here. Okay, maybe. Might just soften the carbo one. And I just move the bias forward again. Getting that corner right tonight. Alright. Yeah, Bismarck in this split, you're right. Horton, Gallon. You know, so this is like, I think it's 2.5 down. So Troy was 2.6, so he ended up in the split above. So he just missed out on this split. But it just goes to show, you know, where he used to have a lot of rookies driving in some of these officials, you know. I mean, the V8s has always been you know, a really sort of respectful, you know, field, I suppose. You know, even league racing, you know, I mean, yeah, there'll be the occasional idiot or idiot move, but most of the time people apologise, are trying to race keen, you know. We saw at the start of this race here a little moment that was, you know, more about just racing hard and close, the little bump. I'm glad we both survived. I don't know if I've got any pace with this motion set up just yet, but Sandbag King 1.9. Well, I mean, look, I like to think my 2.1 is well earned, and that's about as fast as I'm going to be. So, oh, I didn't want to turn then. Got a half decent exit though. 11 Vigars, okay, so, you know, there's some good pace by some of these boys. I'll tell you what, we might have a punt and see if we can catch up to some of these boys. I'm thinking I might go in the pits next lap.
Sectors 2 and 3 are 0.5 off the pace. Sector 1 is 0.36 off the pace.
See how we go, I think. Yeah, motion definitely feels back to normal now. It's not rattling like it was before. It doesn't feel like I'm driving on cobblestones, but you can feel that transfer there. The load just goes around the corner. Even here, it's a lot bumpier track than you think, this one. Yeah, look, we're all looking forward to it. That's why this is the last Gen 2 strength of field race. 103 at least here. I think it might even be a bit more, because there was people still joining in at the last minute there. Alright, I'm thinking we might pit here. Let's shake it up.
3.8 seconds.
Let's see what we can do, eh? We might chew up tyres, but see how we go.
Watch your speed.
A little bit
Pit
early
lane
there.
speed limit is 56 kilometers per hour. Okay, Andrew, we'll fuel you to the end of the race.
A bit early on that then.
Repairable.
Okay, so I had a bit of damage. Maybe that's why I was a bit slow, because we did have that contact.
That's it, go.
I wasn't going to wait for it. Right, that middle? That's middle there. Alright.
All clear on pit exit, you can push now.
Put me not only just in front of the leaders, but I wouldn't be surprised that most of them will go for a similar strategy and pit earlier rather than later, because track position around here is king.
Ahead is increasing. It's now 8.9 seconds.
We'll see what if my move triggers any more moves from the boys at the back. Yeah, just not getting that right. Practice after this. Oh, I don't know, Jace. This shed is fairly warm at times, and I've got no aircon on. So,
Wow.
oh, something happened to Roy.
Sorry, Roy.
Jonathan got him.
That wasn't even an attempt at the pass.
Okay, Andrew, there's a car exiting the pits. Heads up.
26.6.
P24.
Car behind.
Okay. So 11 went for it as well. We did make up a little bit of time on him there with the undercut. I'll have a look at my tyres. Oh, almost locked up then. So tyres down here. 80%. 74 on the left front, 80 on the right front, and 88.92. So the rears were fine. Just the front's cop a bit of a caning around here. So that's interesting. Yeah, 11's definitely quicker than me. But I'm getting shown up by most of the boys in this split. So I don't know if you guys were expecting me to be at the front battling hard against these boys, but I suppose, you know, with the issues of the motion when the session started, that distracted me. But to be honest, you know, I've really practiced, just jumped on, have a race, a bit of fun, and do a final stream to send these cars off.
The leader, Van der Zandt, is pitting.
Oh, we're halfway now.
24.31.
Glenn is now in the lead.
But maybe that damage was costing me a little bit of speed, because Brandon did pass me rather easily. But
The gap to
Oh,
left
no.
ahead is increasing. It's now.
I say I'm not here to win, because I know I'm not going to most of the time. But that doesn't mean I don't want to try and finish as high as I can. It's just, you know, I think I'm an old fart in my 50s, and there's some talented young guys out here that are going to be a lot faster than I am. And then I go and make mistakes like that just cost you another half a second.
17.63.
P20. Okay, Andrew.
17.6.
Half distance should be about 17 laps of fuel remaining. You've just done her on 17.64.
Some of these boys have got some good pace, I will say that.
The gap behind has now decreased to 3.5.
I was glad the motion at least is working A bit better than it was before. I don't know if I'm getting the full pitch forward, so I might have to check some settings and system. But so far, no, she's feel pretty good. Feels like it was last time I raced here, I think, so. Going back to AMS next year, oh mate, at this rate I might end up, Jace, because I don't have the pace. But, again, as I've said before, yeah, we all want to be fast, but it comes down to how much effort you want to put in. Do I want to go through training and data and all that sort of stuff? I don't know if I've got the time to do it. I mean, one of the things that we all fear is, you know, a bit of burnout when you spend this amount of money on a hobby. You know, the last thing you want to do is burn out and then sell it. So, you know, I think sometimes we can push ourselves too hard to be super fast and methodical and perfect and take a bit of the fun out of it. So, you know, I'm just happy cruising. You know, my pace has improved over the years. It just seems everyone else's has as well. I'm in the same spot. Nah. Racing against young punks like yourself and Jet and all that, you know. You boys are too fast for me now. You're not going to spend all this money to compensate. Not really. I spend the money because I enjoy it, and it's an awesome hobby and an awesome community, really. Oh, where are we? 19th. Still a couple of guys that haven't pitted yet. Jono, Adrian Zar, so we're probably around about 20th. I guess 26 or 27 in the room. So I wouldn't necessarily call this race a crowning achievement on my scorecard. But great to see so many people come out for the final hurrah for Gen 2. You reckon it's going to sort a few out, Jace? Yeah, well, maybe. As I said, man, I just hope it's going to feel, you know, realistic to the real drivers, you know, because that's what sort of iRacing reports itself to be, the most realistic simulator. The last thing you want is, you know, cars that don't behave like they would in real life, you know. I suppose the big change is going to be the tyre model, because one of the things they have said is that the tyre model changes, and the V8 Supercar does have that as well, so yeah. But I suppose we're all looking forward to racing Gen 3 in the rain, you know, around Bathurst or Sandown, Winton, you know, they're going to be interesting races in the week.
The car behind is catching. The gap's now 2.6 seconds.
Wow, Burridge did a 16.9, chasing me down.
Keep your focus.
Yeah, I'm trying to run a stream here, Jim, so I've got to talk. Just give me shit of late. Well, I say that, you know, us, the guys that drive these V8 Supercars, the current Gen 2 ones, are generally fairly decent in the wet with the GT3 cars, you know, because it, you know, we're used to not having a lot of grip. Then, you know, put a car that's got bugger all grip and then put it in the wet, I think it's going to be really exciting. Whew. It's getting pretty warm in here. Oh, don't fall down. I'll tell you what, we're not going to let Burridge through like we let Levin through. I knew Levin was way too quick. I think Chris is a bit closer to my pace, but we're gonna try and make him earn it. I'm happy my tape solution seems to have worked on my Speedo, because it hasn't crapped out once yet. Oh, catching a pack of cars here, by the looks of it. Oh, don't go too deep, Andrew. Jesus. Oh, I was in third. That's why. Idiot. All right.
All right, Andrew. The next car is Schroeder. The guy behind's really you in. The gap's now 1.3 seconds.
Yeah, he's
Last
catching
was
me.
at 118.04. You're reeling Schroeder in. The gap is 3.7. The leader is pitting now.
You're gaining on the car in front. The gap is 3.7 seconds.
Oh, we are catching him.
The leader is hit up 17.22.
Oh, that's right. I mean, yeah, you got to stay off the rubber patch in the wet. But you know, I've done a few wet races in the Super Formula Light, and that's a whole other thing again with those high downforce cars.
Fastest lap for
You know, some Gen
16.46.
3 races where they're going to be quite interesting. Low grip car, lots of power, and wet track. Yeah, scary.
17.93.
Your lap time was 117.93. On your right. Still there.
Oh, a little mistake. It's giving him a sniff.
He's still there. Clear right.
All right, battle's on.
Left side. Clear left. Car left.
Oh,
Clear left. You're on the left.
nice save,
Stay
man.
moving the lines, please, Andrew.
Oh, good. Break my ass off.
19.93.
Yeah, just bounced off the curb. Sorry, man.
Oh, over.
Oh, close to not being good. One of Trav's teammates, M1 Racing. I do get on pretty good with those boys. But obviously they're all working together to make each other faster. Oh, it's gonna be dangerous.
The gap in front has increased. It's now about car left. Still there. Clear left.
No, it costs us a little bit of time. 10 laps to go. Not up to this one, but I must admit, like, you know, even though it hasn't been a very competitive race for me, it's been awesome to come and do a live stream, because I haven't done one for a while because my internet has been really terrible. Oh, let's stop on the front.
18.8.
No, we might do a brake bias move, I think, too. grass again. Woo. But I'm going to blame everyone else for getting too fast, because I don't, you know, it's been one of those things where I reckon I've found a second or so in the last year, especially in the start of the year, and I think everyone else has found it as well. So yeah, my towel, can I reach it? Oh, this could be dangerous. I bumped the camera. Somehow I got away with that. Oh, a bit slow there. Get this exit right. I'll wait till
Car
it's
behind
straight.
is reeling you in. The gap is now 1.9 seconds.
Oh. Alright. That's a half decent exit for a change. Ah, front locking. Yeah, well, not a little bit there, but again, I think, look, I'm not locking up here. Just think it's easy to snatch them down at Moss. It really is all a bit too hot there. It's more sort of getting that weight transfer to work for you. Which it's not quite doing for me. So I think maybe my chewing up a bit too much of my tyres. Certainly possible. But I think it's more importantly, I'm just not finishing off the lap properly, I think, at the moment. Oh, no wonder I'm sweating my butt off. No, you're not in front of the... I thought you were in front of the fan there for a moment, Max. Oh, that's better. It is hot in the supercar, I'm sure it is. Doesn't mean I want to have that full level of realism. I know this is a simulator, but still, I don't want to go that far. Oh. Unfortunately, I think the aircon was playing up with my emotion. So, I was planning on doing a new rig tour video soon, but I might rewire everything before I do that. Just check all my wiring again. Alright, we've now got Peter Sattler sort of clutching onto my back here. He's got 3 laps fresher tyres than I do. Well, let's see if we can hold it together.
Sectors 1 and 2 are 0.6 off the pace. Sector 3 is 0.
But I think maybe some of that damage I picked up early on, and I've maybe damaged the car again with that contact with Chris. Who knows? One of the things, unlike my sort of track guides and the recording videos that I do, where you can put that external camera up, the only way you can do it live streaming is to basically have a second account with the same content on it. And, you know, iRacing gets enough money out of me, so I'm not bloody doubling it. Alright. Try and stay smooth, so we can hold Pete off.
Hold your nerve, just keep
And
it
the
smooth.
first thing I do is
Mistakes.
tromp on it too hard. Ah. Alright, let's stay with you. See how much of a speed advantage. He's got a big speed advantage on me. Look at this.
On your left. Still
I have to
there.
go really, really deep here and try and hold it up.
Still there. Clear left. Left side. Hold your line. Hold your line. Clear left.
Yeah, good stuff. We've got 5 laps to go. One thing I will say about motion is it makes you grip the wheel harder. Oh, get turned in, thank you. Oh, I got a good exit. I think he got one too. Here we go again. Don't need AC. Oh, bump drafting. Got some bump drafting going on here.
Still there. Clear left.
Clear on the left.
Sector 1 is 0.7 off the pace. Okay, Andrew, that's good consistency. Keep it up.
Concentrating a little bit here as he's hounding me.
You have about 5 laps of fuel left.
Trying to apply the pressure. Good battle here. Back over to my spot again. Good battle, Pete.
Car left. Still there. He's still there. He's still there. Clear left. You need to push if we're going to hold this position. The lap time was at 1:18.50.
He's rubbing me. Oh! Come on, you gonna redress that?
The stewards have warned us of cutting the track. Keep it between the white lines. Oh, Andrew, come on, mate, defend your position.
Definitely not getting out of safety rating with this one. Oh.
The gap is 1.9 seconds.
We'll see if he redresses
Track
it.
limits.
Well, it looks like I don't think he's going to, but anyway. So how many laps have got to go? 2 more to go?
The gap to Blanchard behind is now 1.1. 21st, 2 to go.
It's probably going to be hard to catch these balls. Call it in. Yeah, it's a... look, I think he probably should have redressed that. Would have cost him a spot too. Oh. Two mistakes I've made too there. Oh, see if I'm close enough to maybe have a fight for the final lap. How are we going fuel wise?
Right, the guy ahead of us is
2.4.
Stewart.
I want him fighting. Gets us back in it. Oh,
18.29.
One more lap to go. That lap time was 118.29.
You've got about 2 laps of fuel.
come on, final charge, last lap of Gen 2 for me. Come on, baby, come on. Oh, I didn't get a great launch. Come on. Is the toe going to help me? Closing in, but not enough, I don't think.
Right, guys. Good battle there, Jeremy. That was awesome, mate. Yeah, it was good fun, mate. Good send off.
Couldn't do it. Couldn't do it.
Great battle. Oh yeah, good job everyone.
P21. Okay. We're
P21. Well, we lose 44 I rating. Ah, well.
Fun so early, trying to play the long game and get late, and then I come out of the pit dead last.
There's an incident ahead.
Sorry. I just
Yeah.
the pace to keep up.
I think I got you, Jacob. Really sorry about that, mate.
Nah, you're good, dude. You're good. I think multiple people spun there anyway, and I'm very slow through that section.
Ah, it's good battles all around, boys. Couple little tags, but whatever. It's the final Gen 2 race for most of us, so, you know, send it or go home.
Oh yeah.
All right. Well, it was good fun. Yeah, it wasn't a great race, finishing 21st, losing 40. Oh, there's a car. Didn't even see that. Oh, that's killed my car now.
Oh, Cowy, you fucking just broke my fucking thumb.
So, oh man, I didn't. You all right? Oh.
Wait, I went too far. Wait.
Oh no! If I break his thumb, that's not a bloody good idea. Oh,
How'd you go?
oh.
That's it, mate. Hats off to everyone. Awesome fun.
All right, let's go back and have a look at some of the incidents like we used to.
There you go.
Bring on next season, guys. Keep going.
All right. Can't hear a thing there. I'll turn the cars down a little bit. There we go. Turn the cars down a bit. All right, so my start was a decent start. I thought I did pretty well here. I was trying to start the inside there, but I got checked. And then, yeah, it's just, there's not a lot of room through here. The problem is, it's not a problem, but, you know, we're already sort of 5 seconds behind just based on your grid spot. Look, there's good battles here, 2 wide. Tried to go up the inside here. He got a better run around the outside there. That outside line is a bit better. Alright, so I'm going to have a look to see what my controls for next incident is. Can't remember. Where is it? Control A. There we go. Alright, so let's have a look. It's my incident showing. What's this? This is the little bump that we had there. Yeah, you just come across the front and see, look at the damage that did to my car. Because he slid out a little bit. I mean, you know, is what it is. Alright, so what we got here? Jacob Trainer. What happened to Jacob? He got turned around. Oh, was that him? What do we reckon? you get tapped? Whoops. Let's go back forward. Let's try a different camera. What do you reckon? Yeah, he got tapped for sure then. Okay. Oh, these things happen. It's unfortunate. Alright. Okay, my next incident. Oh, a little bit deep, tapped. Okay, that's alright, that's friendly. There's a couple of bit of that going on. Oh, that's when Matty Mundy lost the rear in front of me. Alright, what have we got here? Oh, a little bump. There's lots of little bumps and a bit of bump drafting and stuff going on, so, you know, something happened. Okay, what have we got here? Benjamin Michael. Oh, contact. He keeps it clean, nicely done. Cost him a couple of spots though. Rick Bigger. What up in here? Oh, contact. On in. Car number 11. That's Rick. Oh, making a move on him. Yeah, okay, and into the pits. Alright. Like we're up to already. 21, so it's... Oh, who was that? Jacob Trainer. Alright, here we go. It's Roy. Clark. Who's that with him? Brandon 11. So Brandon must have had a horrible start because he's got a lot of pace normally. A couple of good moves here, bit of contact. Good little battle going on there. Oh, here we go, continues. More contact by the looks of it. Well, up this on lap 29. This is right near the end of the race. Okay. This was a bit of contact at the end here. Oh, this is when he was bump drafting me. Oh. It's a good little battle going on here until it... And until that moment there, he just tagged me. Could have redressed, I think. Was a moment there at the line. Is that the line? That's over the line. Someone running out of fuel. That Blanchard run out of fuel at the end there. Alright. So, let's get out and have a look. But I'm pretty sure it says that I lost 44 iRating according to Race Labs. Okay. This is the race event. So what happened here, it says we lost 0.34 safety rating. And 44, I think that contact at the end there, did I cop that? No, 8 incident points, so I didn't count the one at the end. But still 8 incident points was worth 0.34 safety rating and 44 I rating. Oh, I still managed to hang on to my 2100. You gonna miss Gen 2, Simon? Yeah, look, I think I will too. Look, I joined iRacing in 2019 and these cars had already dropped a season or two, so I didn't know any different. I drove the old cars and liked them and then just jumped straight into the new ones. Yeah, 4 splits we had in total, so that was split number 3. Have a look at the results of split 1. Jake Burton, Madison Down, Brody Kostecki was in there. Rayhan Lineage, Cooper Webster, Richie Stanaway, Emily Jones. Yeah, look at that. Look at the names in split 1. Jay Brazier, nice. Jay, top split and 18th. Sebastian Tixia. Dave Coleman made in there. Troy Stone Street. Okay, but look at that. 29 cars in split 1. Jamie Dyke. Unfortunately, looks like he got punted early on. But Jake Burton led 9 laps. Madison Down led 16. Brady Myers, led 8. Kostecki led 2. So that got swapped around a fair bit. Good to see Brody come out for the final race too, man. How cool is that? Alright, let's have a look at the other split while we're at it. Because Troy was racing in split number 2. Jack Andrews won at Paul Burns. Fitzy got 5th. Nice, Fitzy. Sean Rigby got 9th. Crosby 14th. Troy 17th. 1690's best one. Only 3 incidents, was it? So it doesn't look like he got punted or anything. Just a fast split. Which I'll have a chat to him about in the moment. But yeah, how cool is that? And then the bottom split. Who took out the bottom split? Sean Vandermeulen. What are you doing in the bottom split? Mickey Clifton. Mickey Clifton is quicker than I am. You know, so Andrew Rushworth, Dylan Thomas. Oh my God. Like, so, you know, even with that low I rating, like Kurt did well. P7, nice. Braden O'Loughlin. Who else? Any other names in there that we recognise? Stephanie Piccoli, 24th. Nice to see you out there, Steph, for the strength of field race. Awesome. Alrighty, guys. Well, there is the end of Gen 2 for iRacing. It's probably not the total end because the car will still be on the service, but there's no more officials for the Gen 2. It'll be Gen 3 tomorrow. We're all looking forward to that. So fingers crossed. It's an awesome car. Drives like it's supposed to. I don't care if it's got less grip than this thing or not. If that's the way they're supposed to be, then I'm cool with that. But otherwise, hope you all enjoyed tonight's stream. It's been a while. I do plan on trying to stream the officials for Gen 3 hopefully next season. But it looks like my internet's finally sorted and sort of stabilised enough to the point that I can do these uploads and live stream. Anyway, guys, this is Cowy Average Sim Racer signing off. Thanks very much for watching tonight. And Gen 3, let's have some fun and get out there and populate the track. It will be awesome to see. Catch you all later.